Good morning to all. I am Dr. Dhoniba Ishwan, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government First Grade College, Kyapuram, Bangalore. Today I am going to discuss about 10th session of Biochemistry, which is Chemistry 8 of lipids, which belongs to 6th semester BSc. In this session, I am going to discuss about cholesterol, structure, biological and clinical significance of cholesterol, then lipoproteins, definition, types of, there is a high density liquid protein and low density liquid protein, very low density liquid protein, lipoprotein, and clinical significance. Then sphingolipids, structure and biological importance. Structure and biological importance of ceramide. These I have to discuss one by one in this session. Now coming to that is cholesterol. Now cholesterols are derived from cyclopentano perhydro phenanthrin ring system. This is called as a here phenanthrin. The cyclo that is a, this is the phenanthrin means the this is the suppose one ring cyclohexane ring condensed with another cyclohexane ring. It is a linear manner and one will be above this like and this is called as a phenanthrin. Okay, therefore here this group and along with there is a cyclopentane group, therefore cyclopentano per hydro means there is no change, per hydro phenanthrin ring system. It is most abundant 27 carbon containing steroid in animals. Steroid molecules. This is the steroid. Here hydroxy group will be there. This is the actually alcoholic group. There is a hexanol. No, this will be alcoholic group. The hydroxy group will be present at the 3 position. Numbering should be 1, 2, 3 like takes place. This is the A ring. This is the B ring and C ring and D ring. These are the cyclohexane rings are, that is A, B, C and D is nothing but cyclopentane ring, and along with this will be a that is a takes place, that is a methyl, then this is the methyl, there is a methyl group, methyl group, and this will be takes place this line. Now here branching will be takes place here at this carbon atom, therefore numbering should be for, that is a cholesterol will takes place from ring 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, therefore it is called as 3 hydroxy, we can be right, then 4, then 5, then it is go 6, 7, 8, then it will go 9, then it is a after there is a 9, this should be a 10, then goes to that is 11, then 12, this is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, then this is the 18, and then it is the 19, then you have to write there is a 20, then it is 21, this is the 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Therefore, this cholesterol contains there is a 13 carbon atoms there, and it is called as a steroid. It is called as a steroid and it is present in the animal. The sterol at that is C3 position, hydroxy group will be there. That is sterol. Sterol means it contains, that is a hydroxy group, it is a alcoholic. All that is steroid, that is a sterol means it contains, that is a hydroxy group. Okay, and it is a aliphatic side chain. Aliphatic side chain will be same, that is a, it is a 8 to 10 carbon atoms at 8 to 10 carbon atom at 17. Therefore here it contains, that is a 8 to 10 carbon atom will be there and it will be vary, but here at 17th that is the number, this will be carbon atom of cyclopentane, it will be a takes place here, and this is the nothing but about that is a structure. Now coming to that is the cholesterol carried by a component called, that is the lipoproteins. Usually now it is at the 17, it is a structure I have already told. Cholesterol carried a component called, that is a lipoprotein. Lipo means again that is a phosphate and protein is nothing but amino acids that will be present. Lipoproteins are the conjugated lipids. Conjugated, it contains that is alternate single and double bond will be there. Conjugated proteins where lipids are associated with proteins non-covalently. Here, the conjugated lipids means the lipids associated with protein non-covalently. Non-covalently, it is combined and it is called as a lipoproteins. Lipoproteins, what is mean by lipoproteins means cholesterol carried by a component called as the lipoproteins. And lipoproteins are conjugated lipids where in lipids are associated with protein non-covalently is called that is the lipoproteins. Now come to that is the types of the lipoproteins. First type goes to that is a here cholesterol carried by a two different types of lipoproteins, namely low density lipoproteins LDL, that is a low density lipoprotein, and high density lipoproteins, that is a high density HDL. These are the two types of the lipoproteins are there. Now first we have to discuss one by one in this session. First one is goes to low density lipoproteins LDL. Low density lipoproteins carries the cholesterol from liver to other cells in the body. This is the very important. The low density lipoproteins which has the ability to carry the cholesterol from liver to other cell in all parts of the body, and that difficult removed from the body, and hence it is called as a bad cholesterol. What is mean by bad cholesterol means LDL. Why it is a bad cholesterol means usually when the cholesterol that is cholesterol is present in the liver, that can be removed, but when low density lipoproteins, they are carries the cholesterol from liver to all other parts of the body, and from when it is goes or diverted or that is carried or that is reaches to the other parts of the body, from that parts the cholesterol removal is very difficult. Therefore it is present and that is stuck, that it is developed in that part only, and therefore it is the muscles or whatever maybe cholesterol is deposited at that part only. Therefore this is called as a low density lipoproteins. Low density lipoproteins. Therefore here some persons or some human beings having a high cholesterols. Due to high cholesterols means the low density lipoproteins are more, and that has the ability to transfer or extract or that is carry the cholesterol from liver to other parts, and they will be deposited at that portion only, and the cholesterol will be developed at the respective part, and that will be very difficult to remove from the body. Hence this cholesterol is developed there, and it is not desirable. It is not that is good for good for health. Hence this is called as a bad cholesterol. Bad cholesterol. Now coming to that is another one is low density. Here low density lipoproteins is further classified. Now further the low density lipoproteins further classified into two category. One is called as a very low density lipoproteins. Very low density lipoproteins. Further there is a low density lipoprotein is further classified as a very low density lipoproteins, which is a type of bad cholesterol with higher amount of triglycerides in it. It contains a high density of there is higher amount of triglycerides will be present. Means triglycerides will be present, and that is a very bad one. In fact, the very low density lipoprotein, after getting the released into the bloodstream, gets converted into LDL. Therefore here usually This is the further there is a low density lipoproteins is further classified as are named as very low density lipoproteins, and it has the ability to, it is called as a bad, that is a cholesterol, and it carry the large amount of triglycerides, and triglycerides is present at the different parts and that is develop their glyceride, that is in the form of fat, that is a triglycerides is nothing but like a fat, and that can be even though getting, that is after getting released into the blood stream gets converted into again that is the low density lipoprotein, and it is again that is the bad cholesterol. Now coming to that is the second type of the cholesterol, that is the second type of the that is lipoprotein, that is the high density lipoproteins. High density lipoproteins. High density lipoproteins carries the cholesterol from cells to liver. Cells to liver. All that is the cholesterols that can be extracted or carried from different part of the body towards the liver, in which in the body, and that can be easily removed from the body in the form of wastage, and hence it is called as a good cholesterol. Therefore, here there are, it is this high density lipoproteins is exactly a reverse process of, it is a reverse role of there is a low density lipoprotein. Low density lipoprotein, it carries the cholesterol or triglycerides from, there is a liver to muscles. Muscles are different part are to the cell, are to the cells, and they deposit there, and they cannot be removed. They cannot be removed in the form of waste, whatever may be. They are stuck right there and they develop there, and this is the not good for, there is a healthy or normal uh, human beings. Therefore, it is called as a bad cholesterol. But whereas it is exactly reverse, the high density lipoproteins, which these proteins, lipoproteins, that is carry the cholesterol from the cells to liver in the body, and that can be easily removed in the form of wastage, and hence it is called as a good cholesterol. Why the high density lipoproteins are called as a good cholesterol means the very, that is high density lipoproteins carries the cholesterol from different parts of the cells to the liver, and from that that can be easily removed in the form of wastage, and hence it is called as a good cholesterol. Why it is a bad means, there is a low density lipoproteins is bad means the cholesterol, these low density lipoproteins carries the cholesterol from liver to different parts, and that cannot be removed from that cells or from that muscles, and they develop there, and therefore it is called as a bad one. Now these are the two example, two classification of that is a low density and high density lipoproteins. Now coming to that is a sphingolipids. Sphingolipids are as an important group of lipids. Again, it is an important lipids of that is a group of the lipids closely associated with the tissue and animal membrane. Animal membrane and tissue, it is associated. These lipids, sphingolipids, are closely attached, are related, are associated with the tissue and animal membrane. They are derived from four spinginine. That is a spinginine, spinginine. That is a sphingosine. It is also called as a sphingosine. It is a amino alcohol. It is a amino alcohol with a long unsaturated hydrocarbons chain containing 18 carbon atoms. It contains 18 carbon atoms will be there. Therefore, what is meant by sphingolipids means sphingolipids are an important group of lipids closely associated with the tissue and animals membrane. They are derived from, there is a 4-sphingosine or sphingosine. It is a amino alcohol with long unsaturated hydrocarbon chain containing 18 carbon atoms. Therefore, it should be a contain, there is a double bonds here, it is alcohol group will be there, amino group will be there, and this is the long chain hydroxy group. Therefore, it is called as a 4-sphingosine or sphingosine. This is contain alcoholic groups as well as amino group, and it is contains a carbon-carbon double bond. It is called as a unsaturated, and it contains totally 18 carbon chain. This is called as a sphingolipids. Now coming to the structure of ceramide. Structure of ceramide. Ceramide is another component of sphingolipids, or example of that is sphingolipids is nothing but ceramide. And here example here, that is same here 18 carbon atom here, but here that is acetyl group will be there here. This is the hydroxy group. It is an acetyl derivative of sphingosine. Acetyl derivative of sphingosine. Acetyl derivative here NH2 group no amino group undergo a acetylation by using a acetyl derivative or acetyl chloride acetic anhydride. Therefore, RCO, that is the NH will be take, that is the, it is acetylation will be take place. Acetyl derivative of sphingosine or sphingosine is called that is a ceramide. Now coming to that is the biological importance of ceramides. It is a basic structural unit of variety of sphingolipids which is present in the neurons. It is used, ceramides are present in the neurons. It is a sensor organs, no? It is suppose sensing it takes place, therefore neurons. Second one is it helps in the proper functioning of the brain cells. It is a give that is a sensation towards the brains. Suppose whereas it is cutting or it is biting of other insect to the human being, that immediately it gets that is a sensation to brain. That is a you make that is a either fight or flight, that is whatever may be. Therefore, it is make the sensation to brains. And third one is participating in the cell signaling and communicating. Communicating with that is a by after listening I am talking. No, it is communication will take place. Due to that is it is participating in the cell due to the presence of the ceramide. And these are the about that is the importance of the ceramides. So far I have discussed in this session. It is a small session will be there. In which I have discussed that is cholesterol structure, then biological and clinical significance, then types of the lipoproteins, and definition, and high density lipoproteins, low density lipoproteins, and very low density lipoproteins, their clinical significance, then the what is mean by sphingolipids, its structure, and the example for sphingolipids I have taken, that is a ceramide, and what are the biological importance and structure of that is a ceramide I have explained in this session. I hope you have understand. Any queries you have to put in the that is a comment box. I will answer them. Thank you.